Hello guys, you should totally subscribe to my grandpa's YouTube channel.
All right, what is up, good people? We're going to dive into the weekly blog. This came out yesterday. It is Saturday as of me recording this. We had my grandson come stay with us for the weekend, and I kind of want to. I didn't have much time to mess with it yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and get her done today here. Kind of go over the highlights and such. I'm not going to read through it all. Definitely come over here to MarvelStrikeForce.com and check everything out. It does have an awesome breakdown here. But it's going to give you a planner for the next week as well as the next month's events. Let's go ahead and dive in here and see what all we got to look at. So obviously an Orb Blitz. Loki Teens release, and it's for spenders and such. There is some other things we'll talk about as how his campaign's coming out, and I hope we can unlock him free to play. I don't know that we will be able to, though. There'll definitely be making event guides as those events go live, so definitely subscribe. I cover them all the first day as soon as possible when they go live. Now, obviously the payday event, that's huge. That's where we're going to get 5.4 million gold if you're maxing it. Otherwise, you're just going to be getting a chunk of gold. Definitely go watch my beginner's guide, beginner's farming guide. It just gets you on the right path to getting those maxed. Added to Elite Store. Korg added to Bumps, which is your basic, Ultimus, Mega, Premium Orbs, store supplies. Spider-Man Punk removed from Mega Orbs, which he should be, in my personal opinion. People not a place, you're just going to be spending campaign energy plus alliance donation. And a lot of these are going to look very, very familiar. Huge topic here. We're all getting Vol free to play, essentially. And that is wonderful, because Vol is a game-changing character. Defender of Valhalla, Strike's upcoming month-long operation calls upon its commanders to journey across the Rainbow Bridge into Asgard to complete 12 missions that possess a stockpile of rewards fit for Odin himself. The operation begins July 5th, and you'll be collecting gems of Sitarak during these events. That's how I pronounce it, Sitarak. But that's badass, honestly. I mean, that's pretty cool. So we're going to have 5 main event milestones, 4 quick rumbles, which I really enjoy, 3 alliance milestones. And I like how the alliance has an edge there to do things as a group and work together. I think it just pushes your alliance to be that much better. It's quite wonderful. Big point items. So we're going to be looking for the Boots of Destiny, the Helmet of Glory, and Destroyer Gauntlet. Eternity's Cape, and the Twilight Sword, which is like a broken sword. But it's pretty cool looking, honestly. Kind of reminds me of a Magic Sword or Final Fantasy VII. Quite awesome. Achieve mission success by scoring enough points to earn last Asgardian orbs containing up to 100 character shards of Vol, guaranteeing a 3-star unlock with a chance at a 4-star or higher. Milestone rewards will also contain fully crafted gear tier 17 for Vol and additional till gear. You'll have the opportunity to get additional Vol shards throughout the missions during Defender of Valhalla, and we are going to be able to obtain them free to play. We'll definitely dive into it more down below. I want to talk about these frames here. Also on the line is 2 Defender of Valhalla frames, a free or a light spender version and a well version. So the top 250s, or the top 250 players of the Defender of Valhalla leaderboard will receive the Elite Defender of Valhalla frame. So that's incentivizing people to go hard to get that awesome Elite frame, essentially. Now, commanders who achieve full mission success by completing all of the Defender of Valhalla milestones will receive the Defender of Valhalla frame. So we're going to go check and see how hard that is. Here's the event schedule. So if you want to break it down, you want to look at it and kind of see when things are going to be popping off. I think this is very awesome. I'm going to use this as some of my thumbnails, probably. Quite cool. And that way you can kind of visualize it, get it planned out with calendar and your work schedule and stuff. People really do go hard at this, so it's awesome if they give us this information early on. Main milestones events. A people, not a place. Mischief returns. Bounty of Asgard, July 19th. Voyage of Scuttlebutt, July 24th. And Realm Raiders, July 31st. Alright, quick rumbles. Cosmic Explorer, so you'll be using Astonishing X-Men, I do believe, for that. Valhalla Reborn, so you'll be using a mix of Rebirth characters. Agents of Asgard and Kree Conquest. And I don't know exactly if that's going to hook us up with some Kree shards or not, but hopefully. Our alliance milestones are Galactic Warzone, which is you're going to be wanting people to do 10 war attacks. Coordinated Assault, I believe that's when you're spending Isolate Energy, and then Stellar Standoff. I don't know what's up with that. We're going to check it out. Be sure to check the web each and every day for daily free claims, which you should be doing absolutely every day. It really helps your account grow, especially free to play. And if you're spending, and if you're just playing Marvel Strike Force, you need to be doing this, honestly. which also grants event progress if you haven't already. Prepare now by linking your game to Scopely account in the options menu. So right up here, boom, boom, boom. Or in the option menu in game, you can actually link it there as well. You'll need to do both. Leaderboard. And this is where we're going to get Vol for free, essentially. Show no mercy during these missions. At the top 2% will earn T2 level 5 ions and Armory 17 orb fragments. That's cool for the top 2%. There are no minimum requirements to compete, so you will get paid out in this. But they're giving us the two-star unlock of Vol, and it's at 23,000 points. It's 29-day duration, so you're going to absolutely be able to do that. You should be probably maxing this, like the Korg event, essentially. As well, it's going to give us some last Asgardian orbs, which is huge. But you're just collecting gems of Sitarok throughout that for 1 point. And if you get one of these awesome drops here, 30,000 is the smallest one, like the Destroyer Gauntlets, it's going to unlock Vol for you because you only need 23,000. So this kind of just shows you what the rewards and such are. Lots and lots of gear, but that Vol is going to be amazing. You're definitely going to want to max this out. Absolutely. Now the leaderboard here, the orb fragments over here are phenomenal. I like that additive, but it's 26 to 50%. I don't know why it ain't showing 60 to or 50 to 100. I don't know what that's about there. Let's see if I can zoom in. No. Okay. That didn't work very good. Let's try again. Yeah, it doesn't show it off there. I don't know what's going on with that. So we got people, not a place. Da, 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 da. And this is where you're going to get your gems of Sitarok. Spending one campaign energy is 1 point. And remember, we get just over 1,100 campaign energy free with your 450 core refreshes. Obviously, like I said, ain't all free, but about 1,100 energy a day, and it's a 5-day. So you're looking at 5,500 energy spent, giving you 5,500 points, putting us at milestone 9. And then for spending power cores, you're going to do your 50 core refreshes. Ideally, that's 200 cores a day, but it might only be 150 depending on your currencies. So 200 points a day times 5,000 points extra. And that's going to put us like right in here somewhere. So we're going to be getting the Boots of Destiny pretty easy. And it's a 5-day duration, so I don't see that being a problem. That's awesome. Totally obtainable just by doing your 50 core refreshes and spending your free energies throughout the day. Glorious Purpose Alliance leaderboard. Minimum, there is no minimum, so 50 to 100% is going to get a few orbs, some silver promos. This is huge, and this is just, they need to do this. They need to rework the Chaos Theory event on top of it, but they're giving out more silver promos, which is huge. Valhalla Venture Web Milestone. So this will be on the web every day. Earn an Alliance credit, and that's just by donating. It repeats 4 times, so it'll happen 5 times total. And it's a solo thing. So these Loki crowns, I believe they actually add to your score here as well. Loki crowns in exchange for earning Alliance credits. Supplements your Loki crowns. People not a place arrives when this mission begins. People not a place arrives. So that's this right here. And it's just going to help you score more points, get down here and get some of these Korg and Cosmo. I think that's awesome that they're adding it in this month as well, especially with them supposedly being for the next Legendary. So, honestly, each day you're going to donate once, and if you donate to 10,000, it's going to give you, like, I want to say 15 points, 20 points, 30 points, something like that. But it's 100 points for the first milestone. This is a coring event, essentially. So if you're spending cores here as well, you're donating 50 cores, you're going to get 60 points. I don't know how long these last. Duration is 1 day. Wow. So if you don't spend cores, you're not going to be able to do this. If you just donate unless it's Alliance-wide, we'll have to see. Plus you get the Alliance credits from the boxes. So if you're getting 4 boxes, that's 400 points. Putting you at the first 3 done for sure if you're in an active Alliance. Giving you these Loki crowns. On top of your 10k donation or 50 or 100 power core donation. You could go harder. I don't know that I'm going to on my free-to-play. I'm just going to get the first 3 probably. Cosmic Explorers. So it's just giving your roster a workout. Seeing if you have these characters gives you bonus points using the Astonishing X-Men. And if they're at 5 or 7 stars, it's even more points. So, again, gems of Sitarok and other goodies are in here. So, take full advantage of this. It's a solo 2-day blitz. Winning blitz just gives you 200 points, so you don't even have to have the Astonishing X-Men. And at 200 points per blitz, depending on the size of your roster, you're going to get a decent ways into this. Needless to say. Like I said, I will have more breakdowns. I don't even know if I'd mess with this blitz breakdown because it's pretty self-explanatory. Loki Teen arrives, and this is something I'd recommend you read yourself. He'll come out. You can get him in the Prince of Asgard orb for 675 power cores, which gives you up to 180 shards, but more than likely will give you 6 or 8, I think. Like 99.9% of the time. So you can unlock him that way by spending tons of power cores. As a free-to-play player, we have to kind of wait and hope that his campaign allows us to unlock him. So it's all about purchases and stuff here, and it will unlock your extra purchases. Like, it'll give you special purchases you can purchase if you buy him. So if you're not spending, this doesn't affect you. Also, an alligator. So it's saying put your Bifrost and New Warriors on high alert for their upcoming mission, Loki Teen Showcase event. And it's his showcase event, so I'm hoping we can unlock him through it. I don't know that we'll be able to. And then it kind of talks about how you're going to be required to have an alligator has 2 difficulty story and challenge, each with 8 missions. Battle through Loki Teen's story and earn as many rewards as you can. Hopefully that'll include Loki Teen shards to unlock him. Requires New Warriors and Bifrost. So again, depending on where you're at with your account, or if you're a spender, any combination of the 5, but a lot of people will have Cloak and Dagger, I'm sure. I don't personally have my free-to-play yet, but I have them on my 30-day-old account, and that's definitely 2 characters you're going to want to be farming. But to make a combination of 5, that's really hard to do, especially for newer players anyway. Challenge difficulty requires Vol and Loki Teen, so you're going to need both of these for the challenge difficulty section. And any combination of 3 Bifrost or New Warrior characters. So Vol, Loki, Cloak, Dagger, and if you have Death Pool, that would be ideal. But they got to be at least gear tier 13. So depending on where your account's at, you'll be able to participate in this. I personally will not be able to. Rewards. Smite thine enemies. So it's going to be giving you some awesome uniques, mini uniques for gear tier 14, 15, 17, 16 orbs, super and teal origin gear, and more for the rewards for this up here if you do have these characters. So that's awesome. This is the best thing in the whole blog, which is the Blitz Store update. And essentially, Braun is moving out of the premium character slot where you can only get him through the actual orbs. Now you're going to be able to purchase him for 975 Blitz credits. And they're putting in Sunfire, which goes with your Gambit, Dazzler, and such. Sunfire's pretty awesome, in my personal opinion. It reminds me of Fantastics 4. Johnny Blaze, is that the right name for it? I don't think that is. Flame On, you know. Dude's pretty awesome. That's kind of what his kit reminds me of, giving that offense up and just kind of nukage. So I think that's cool how they're doing that. And then Braun's part of that Gamma team, which will be awesome. They will have a higher drop rate. Braun can still be found in the Blitz Orb, as I said, for 975. Sunfire and Braun Shards you can also purchase directly for 975. So Sunfire, you will get him out of the orb, which is that's the way I would go. But people that have maxed their characters there are going to be buying him probably to max him out, essentially, because your Blitz credits will start to stack in game. The other cool thing is it will increase the quantities of blue, purple, and orange basic catalyst parts from 5 times quantities, which is like, that's why I don't think anybody ever got those, to 50 times quantities. And this is making up for what they need to do for the Relic Hunt Flash event. They need to rework that big time, because 50 times is actually something that's going to help an account. With the prices remaining unchanged, so it's the same price for 5x or 50x. And it's going to be going to the 50x, so that's quite phenomenal. It's probably where it should have been the whole time. Don't miss these character shards and catalyst parts when they enter the Blitz store. So I think this is the biggest thing in this blog, other than letting you know it's coming for events. And then our obviously our free claim yesterday really helped with Save the World milestone. Using that 1200 energy a day really helped my free-to-play account. Give me that extra 100 points and then helping unlock Korg or finish that off. So that's really all they got. It is subject to change, and they have put out some other cool stuff, improvements and updates. Definitely go check out that big improvements video I put out yesterday. That is phenomenal changes that are coming. No more hoarding, even though that's going to hurt the free-to-play base, in my personal opinion, because you're not getting those milestone rewards for opening gold orbs that you've saved. Definitely check that video out. But this is the big update here. Sunfire is coming to the Blitz store. And this is something I think they're also talking about it, is the release of newer characters becoming farmable. So they're going to be added to nodes, they're going to be added to stores, and instead of it taking 6 to 9 months to a year for some characters to become farmable and obtainable in the game, they're going to speed that up. And that's just some of the changes that Boundless is going to be doing now. And that is phenomenal in my personal opinion. So comment down below how excited you are for this. I know the Bifrost team is phenomenal. It's got some characters in it personally that I really, really enjoy. Sylvie by far is my favorite out of all of them. And I can't wait to unlock her, honestly. Vol is phenomenal as well, I guess I can't say. Vol is my favorite, but Sylvie's right up there, right from the show. So I'm excited that way as well. And I just can't wait to get all these characters collected. It's a well-only mechanic right now, honestly, my personal opinion, but it's cool, man. We're going to get them, right? All right, that's all I got. Much love. Stay healthy. We'll catch y'all in the next one.